up a bit, gathering resources and tools. As you can see, I've got a cool tree farm, and I've been messing with these houses. I may explain what exactly I'm doing in a later video, but I'll just kind of leave it alone for now. I also used this house combined with a temple and kind of assumed that as my own. And I'm going to use this here as my primary kind of digging spot because it is pretty deep already. As you can see, there were chests at the bottom here, as they are at any pyramid temple. I have already looted them. I've got some pretty cool treats in my chest upstairs, but I'm gonna leave that alone. There was some stuff that would give me kind of a big advantage if I were to use it right now, so I'm just kind of going to start digging. Now, the number one rule that I would say to everybody who starts playing Minecraft is never dig down. Yeah. It's a hard lesson that everybody learns on their own eventually, but at least now I can say that I warned you. Underground, you're going to find, pretty much everything from, dirt to gravel, as you saw just there. There's all of this smooth stone, which is technically its name. When you break it up, it turns into cobblestone. If you can imagine what they're kind of trying to do there, you're breaking the stone into lots of pieces and then reassembling it. Whatever. It's important, and we haven't really gotten this far because I haven't broken into a cave yet, but that you're consistent with your torch placement. I hear a bat, so I'm getting close to something. It's important because it's a lot harder to navigate underground than it is above ground. There's a lot less variability underground. It's a lot easier to get lost. You'll lose your place. You'll forget how you came into the cave in the first place. So what you ought to do is, at least what I've adopted and what a lot of other players do, is be consistent with your torch placement. If you've been paying attention, I've put all of the torches that I've placed so far on the right wall, relative to where I've entered. So what this means is if I ever want to leave the cave, all I have to do is put the torches on my left and follow them outwards. If you put them on the floor or put them all over the place, you'll be lost pretty quick and you'll go in circles all the time. Actually, there it is again. Now, going underground is really essential because there are a lot of materials that you can't acquire any other way, except through perhaps very lucky trading with villagers. The chief among them and the most valuable, and here it is iron. What I'm looking at right now is iron ore. Iron ore requires a pickaxe to be mined, I believe a stone pickaxe. And once you break it down, you see it drops this little block, which you can actually replace if you want, which is unusual for the ores. And then you can stick it into a furnace, like I was showing you at the blacksmith in the town. If you put that in there with a source of fuel like coal or wood, then it turns into iron bars. And my mouse is acting up. There we go. And you can turn iron bars into lots of different stuff. They're really useful for pretty much everything. You can make new and stronger tools. They're more durable. And you can make armor with them, which you can't do with stone or wood. You can also use it to make lots of different gadgets. There are things like pistons that you can use. Here we go. I've broken into the cave. You can use them to make minecart tracks and minecarts, also buckets. You can use buckets to pick up and place water and lava, which is a lot of fun. Now gold, I'm pretty sure I can mine that with a stone pickaxe, right? No, I don't think I can. If it's going this slow, I need an iron one. That's fine. In fact, hey little bat. In fact, what I'm going to do, I've got plenty of wood. I'm going to make a crafting table. Oh, I also grabbed a leather tunic, and I made a new skin. I'll show you how to do that later. Let's see. I'm going to make a crafting table, and I'm going to make a furnace and set up a little base since I just dropped into here. A furnace is 8 cobblestone arranged in a circle. And drop that here. So you can see here's the source that you want smelted, and let's give it some, where'd that go? Right here. Give it some coal. This is coal ore. And it's some of the most efficient and most widely available. Oh crap. I don't want to be down here, so I'm gonna get out. Remember what I said, never dig straight down. Everybody forgets that rule. Right, coal is useful because it can smelt 8 items for 1 piece of coal. Kind of show you what that means. My pick is about to break. Ooh, level 5. Let's see. You can also use like sticks or even saplings to power the furnace, but they burn up much quicker. So I'm going to put, let's see, some of my coal in here, and I'm going to make some more torches too. So as you can see, the arrow progresses depending on what kind of material you're trying to smelt, and then it pops out an iron ingot. And I may use these to make an iron sword and pickaxe. Yeah, that'd be nice. And in the meantime, I need some more tools. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've smelted through all that iron, and I've made it into an iron sword, an iron pickaxe, and I made some more tools. I also made a chest in case I should die. I mean, it's only 3 iron, but I just don't want to lose it. Now, iron pickaxes do last longer. I mean, you can notice on the item bar, you know, as I use items, as I use tools, their quality or their durability degrades. And, you know, they do eventually break, so you have to be mindful and just keep an eye on that to know exactly how much longer you have. Because, I mean, if I were to use my iron pickaxe all at once, it would run out pretty soon. I'll save this for later. Right, I'm just gonna make torches. Let's do that. Alright, that should last. Up or down? Okay, this doesn't look like it goes on that far, so I'll get the rest of this iron, set it to smelt, and then dig back down into that other bigger cave area I dropped into, because that seemed a bit more interesting. Now the furnace is also where you can use, where you can cook a lot of goods like potatoes you can cook, and also fish. I'm sure there are others, but those are the only ones I've really cared enough to bother with. Okay. All right. Almost dead. Cool. All right, I'm just going to give this a couple minutes and let my health restore. Okay, that's good enough. I'm also going to mark where exactly I came in, so, you know, don't get lost. That's one of the number one things when you find big cave systems is don't get lost, don't get lost. Just don't. Just don't do it. You'll find lots of natural little springs in here. They can be dammed up if you don't want to bother or if you can't reach the source. But if you can get to the source block, just replace it and it all goes away. It just drains out right away. Alright. I'm going to turn this into armor. I should have enough by now for most of a set. Okay, we've got lava flows aplenty. Let's see, the further down you go, the more likely it is that you'll find precious materials, and it looks like this is actually, oh, okay, cool, a mine shaft. Like villages, they're also randomly generating like structures like mine shafts that you can find underground. I'm being pursued by a skeleton. Crud. Okay. And in mine shafts, they're pretty cool because they're full of minecart tracks, but not just that. They usually have chests full of random loot and goodies. And, man, if I can ever get to it. Now, the number one mistake that I make, I don't know about other players, is that once I see lava and I'm in a lit area, I stop placing torches. It's really important that you keep placing torches no matter what, because otherwise you will get lost. Get out of my way. Meh. Here we go. All right. Lots of spider webs, and it looks like we're in a huge ravine as well. Yeah, I can find my way back this way. Alright, the ravine doesn't look that long. I'll just go into the mine shafts. And what do bats even do? They just squeak. And that's fine. Squeaking's okay, but I mean, do something, guys. Mine shafts are somewhat dangerous. Ooh, there's a chest. Cool. Because they're often a home to cave spider spawners, and cave spiders will mess you up. Okay, I'm at a pretty deep level. I can probably find some diamond around here. Cave spiders are smaller and faster spiders, and they also poison you when they hit you. I've got gold, coal, or pumpkin seeds. Okay, that's alright, why not? I'm actually going to break this so I don't come back and open it again. Alright, I'm at lava. I call it lava level. It's actually not a specific level in the game, but it's where you'll find lava start to pool around in big areas. Mushrooms too. And what's important about lava is that once you start to find it, you'll find diamonds around it a lot easier. They're still pretty rare. I probably won't even get to see it, but It's a really, really valuable resource. Yeah, I'll go up this way. It's used to make the strongest tools and armor in the game, at least the most durable and the most protective. And it's also important because it can be used to make a lot of unique items, like an enchanting table. Enchanting tables are used, for example, you can see the, there we go. You can see my green experience bar. It's been going up as I've been killing monsters and doing stuff. You can actually spend your experience levels on, nothing here, on enchantments for items. You can, it's usually random depending on how much experience you're spending on it, but you can make items that are more durable or that, for example, collect items faster, or there's even one that's called looting, and a looting experience or enchantment will make it so you, for example, here, I'm looting iron ore. It would give me more iron for every block that I break. So that kind of thing, it's honestly really, really difficult because it's hard to build up a lot of levels in enchanting. But, it's just one of those other things in the game. I'm hearing bat over that way, but I don't really care. Alright, now if I had bothered to make an iron bucket, which I should have, I would be able to just drop water here and turn all of that lava neutral. But I didn't bother, so oh well. Okay, that looks like just a regular spider. Oh, neat. This is great. It looks like I've found a dungeon. This is another randomly generating kind of a structure. And a dungeon, if you can see, there's that little fiery box in the background, in the distance anyway, and that's called a spawner. And spawners will constantly generate a monster of a certain type, in this case it's spiders, as long as there's light within its spawning area. So what I have to do is light up the area, kill the monsters, and I can now claim the treasure, which, hey, a bucket, just what I needed. Hey, buckets stack now, that's cool. Get rid of my potatoes. I'm going to leave that there. You can destroy a spawner pretty easily, but if you want, and if you're, I guess, intrepid and dedicated enough, you can make what's called a grinder. And a grinder is really, really nice. Essentially, the idea is you, let's see, where can I get some water? You set it up so that it will constantly kill, or at least bring close to death, the monsters that constantly are spawning. And this allows you to collect a lot of items all at once, or at least very quickly, or gain a lot of experience very quickly. What I'm going to do is grab the water in here, and get shot by that skeleton, wherever it is. That's fine. It isn't too advantageous to make a spider spawner, but, want to leave myself the option. Alright. So, 3, 2, 1, water. And there's an Enderman. Endermen are the mobs that you can scare away with the pumpkin. if I hadn't made that perfectly clear last time. Now, what I'm standing on right now is obsidian. If you... oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Now the first thing you'll notice is that creeper blew up, but the obsidian is fine. Obsidian cannot be exploded. It's a very, very durable, it's one of the strongest blocks in the game. I think the only one stronger is bedrock, and that actually can't be broken in survival mode. So what all this means is, well, take a look. You can't mine obsidian in a normal way. You actually need a diamond pickaxe to break the block, and it takes 14 seconds to break a single block of obsidian. So it's very, very difficult to mine, but the importance of obsidian is it's also used in creating those, I should place some torches. Those enchanting tables I mentioned, it's one of the ingredients in the recipe. And it's also used in making a portal to the Nether. The Nether is another area, or another kind of a world in Minecraft. And it's basically a world of lava and flying monsters and zombie pigmen. Man, no diamond anywhere. What a bummer. Yeah, I guess I'm moderately satisfied with my haul for now. So I'll make my way back up and get back up to the surface. Alright, well, thanks for watching. See you next time.